you say are your top three responsibilities in your role as a fiscal operations specialist?
I guess my main thing was customer service really is kind of how I thought about it. Managing states' expectations as far as what they would be able to do with funds. And then training. There was a lot of training that we had to do because there's so much turnover. And at the time in COVID, that alone was its own kind of job where not only were we all at home. So that's when I first came on, I went and got fingerprinted, and they emailed me almost immediately after and said, okay, we got your fingerprints. Stay out for a couple weeks. We'll have you come back in. There's like a little cough going around. And we think we'll be back in a couple weeks. I didn't walk into the office for almost 2.5 years.
Wow.
So I had to learn how to communicate with states and with peers in a group that was actually newly developed. So I was in the Center of Management and Budget that was separated from the field. There were regional administrators that our fiscal operations specialists worked with. And those are people within the regions that kind of made sure that not only the fiscal side of things was taken care of for states, but the programmatic side. And so I had to operate as a liaison between these regional people and individual states. It became states for me, but the agency I was in, the Agency for Community Living, was also AOA, which is the Agency on Aging, and AOD, which is the Agency on Disabilities. They were together for the Agency of Community Living. So I have experience working with the disabled population as well as the aging population. So learning that at first and kind of creating some continuity across those programs for these states that now not only had the funds that they were awarded, but additional funds and then additional funds. And this, how do we spend CARES Act funding if we already are kind of struggling to spend our regular Title III funding or Title VI funding? So really kind of smoothing out the communications between these groups and interpreting this new policy.